Hello there, everyone! Zantok here with Slickstar Gaming, and welcome back to more Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Well, Curb, you ready to head into the next half of the class trial?
I hope so.
You hope so, and I hope there's no more Truth Blade segments for the rest of the game.
Yeah!
That's what I like to hear. Yeah. Alright, well, let's go ahead and continue.
Hello.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
You should go to a doctor for that.
Oh boy.
The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students?
This is like some previously on Danganronpa crap.
No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it.
Even after we figure out who did it?
'Cause I believe in everyone.
Aren't you just a thing?
So do your best.
Nothing.
And don't forget to save regularly.
We do roughly every hour to 2 hours, so
About right, yeah.
Well, what now? If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that I'm the killer.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
seems to be.
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
You know what? I believe that.
I'm not talking about your looks.
Why does Mikon think Nagito looks clean? Because there's no blood on him, obviously.
I see! Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right? There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
If he stabbed Byakuya to death, it's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me? That is weird.
Oh my god.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
Yes, he had a bulletproof shield.
What?
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been? I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Yes. There's only one thing he could have used. Game, what are you doing?
Oh, that is wild that it keeps doing that.
What is this nonsense? Anyways, this is the tablecloth.
I can prove it with
Yeah.
this!
That's a weird one.
You're talking about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you,
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
then what does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
What?
No.
What?
There's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed there. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all!
place where Yakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different?
Huh? Roger, man. You look like you're onto something.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle. I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow possible, it's the only way that makes sense. Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and just choose the answer. I think.
Very Phoenix right of you.
In scenes where you have to figure out important words, the improved Hangman's Gambit will occur.
I like how they call it the improved Hangman's Gambit, not just Hangman's Gambit, like most any other game would.
The goal is to line up the right letters in order to reveal a keyword related to the incident in question. Improved Hangman's Gambit is like a little puzzle game. Okay, I'm gonna have to help you with this one for sure.
Okay.
Various letters will be flying across the screen in all directions. There are 2 rules you must remember. If 2 different letters clash, you take damage. But if 2 of the same letters clash, they will fuse. You must make 2 of the same letter clash, while you try to not let 2 different letters clash.
Okay.
That is what's most important. In order to do that, you've been given a technique to catch and release.
Oh god, are we fishing?
When you move the reticle with the mouse and press the right mouse button while it's on top of the letter, you can snatch the letter like a vacuum. This is what it means to catch the letter. However, you can only catch 1 letter at a time, so please be careful. You press the press the right mouse button while you have a letter caught, you can shoot it where your cursor is aiming. This is how you release the letter. With catch and release, you can change the position of the letters and hit letters into each other. Make sure you hit the same letters so that you can fuse them. The fused letters will freeze and get bigger. By pressing the By pressing the right mouse button, you can blow it up and erase it from the field. This is called firing the letter. Catch and release with the right mouse button, and after you fuse them, fire with the right mouse button. So that's like to get rid of it. That's a whole lot of rice!
Dear God, what did you eat rice for dinner or something?
I didn't! What is wrong with me? I'm trying to
We don't have enough time to figure that out.
I'm combining rice and... Wow, I'm right in mouse. However, if you just erase letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Ultimately, the main goal of Improved Hangman's Gambit is completing the keyword.
So far, doesn't sound improved.
Display the question with the tab key and figure out what keyword will answer that question. About lining up the keyword, instead of pressing the right... Oh! Instead of pressing the right mouse button to fire the letter, please press the left mouse button. If that happens at the same time the letter blows up, it will be sent to the keyword list. If the sent letter is correct, it will fit in the keyword list. If it's not, then the influence gauge will take damage. You must write the keyword in order. Based on the flying letters, please think about the completed word. Also, if you leave a fused letter alone for a while, it will just blow up on its own. In that case, it will still damage you, so please be very careful. I took so long to explain it, but do you understand now? No, that's why I'm gonna have to help during this. Shut up. If you press the escape key, not the start button apparently, during these scenes, you can review the controls. Okay. Well, good luck and have fun. Okay.
I don't think I will.
I'm gonna help you with this, don't worry.
The place Byakuya got stabbed and the place the killer did the stabbing aren't the same. Using those words as the clue, I should put aside my preconceptions and try to think about it. Something is coming to me. Just a little bit more. I feel like I can see something. Improved.
Improved. Okay, so...
Under the floor.
Yes.
Oh good, they're
Ours.
slow, thank God. Alright, so I'll just let them go. They'll eventually hit each other, right?
Yeah, they will.
Okay, and the ends are fine. These ones are not in the word, so I need to get rid of them.
Not in the first word, at least, you think, right?
Yeah. But they can stay there, I'm pretty sure this... Okay, this can go away. Let's see how
So,
this...
try to shoot...
And now I do this.
Nope, nope, that was wrong. Okay, so now right-click that. You cleared it. It's out of the way.
Ah, so if I have one in stock, then I can't do the thing.
Yes.
That's a
Because
little
in stock
annoying.
it shoots at it. So, oh, but here's the U.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the in though. So, wait,
Right.
oh no, I had to spell the words completely in order too. Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
What? Ah, fuck, it's left. God, this is.
you're mad, aren't? Oh no.
Yes, I'm mad.
Oh no.
So I have to fucking wait forever for another fucking U?
Here's one.
Jesus. Okay. At least I don't have to, like, when I fire them, I don't have to send them on a path. There's at least that.
You can do that, and that's the strategy you can do later if you know which direction it's going.
Go away.
Yep, like that. You could also send it outside of it too.
Give me a fucking D. That's not what I asked for. Uh-oh. Ah, shit. Go away.
Yep, just like that.
Well, I mean, like I thought I had to shoot them to
Okay.
they run into each other.
Oh, careful.
Yeah, I noticed.
Sorry. I'm backseat gaming already.
No, I get how this works now. I'm just very annoyed at how it works.
Now you know why it's funny that it's saying improved.
I disagree with the whole improved. Why are there so many fucking H's right now? I need another fucking T. Also, display question is kind of covering up this fucking letter. Nope!
It's an L. Usually the colors match up.
I should have saved that T. Whoa, that just...
The more you put into it, it combines them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Why is, like, everything rice mouth button except for the one thing?
Don't forget to
God.
clear them if they're there too long.
Oh.
Oh, thank God, that would explode on its own. Right now it's to clear, left to confirm.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on F's. Ooh, that
And
one
remember,
came in fast.
they do, if you leave them too long, they do that, so...
Nope.
Oh!
Fucking... Okay, seriously, why is this stupid?
Yeah, I have a feeling maybe after this, we should probably just make it permanently gentle again. F me thinking otherwise.
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed off at this mechanic. You guys do whatever.
Or you can get rid of it.
Yeah, actually, I don't need F's anymore, so they can all just fucking die.
Ah,
Jesus! Why is this... Just make all of it right mouse button! If it's not the right thing, then it just does nothing! Come on! Who the fuck designed this mechanic? Okay. I wasn't sure that was gonna hit at first.
Yeah, if they're big like that, just assume they will.
I kinda want to do something.
See how big you can get it?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that's big.
That was about to explode, it looked like.
I got it! Fudge!
I think maybe the bigger they get, the faster they'll explode, perhaps?
Maybe, yeah.
Got it!
That was...
The killer must have stabbed
stressful.
Byakuya from under the floorboards.
Congrats. We figured that out a while ago.
Hajime, you were just sitting there for a while. What were you doing?
Under the floorboards?
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
Which makes sense, but I'm wondering, is like, how do they know he was going to be there? If they're not the ones that set up the whole tape and knife thing, how did the person underneath the floor know he was going to land there at the right time? That doesn't make sense yet.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? And how?
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
Gundam! That's right. If I remember correctly, one person here should know how to get under the floorboards.
Ooh.
You're the only one! Hey, Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
Yes.
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
Yes.
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
There it is! I have found it! Truly, that is the Hellhound earring! Wahahaha! It seems God exists for my benefits!
I see. Good for you.
However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes. However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear? Huh? Could it be? Gundam wasn't wearing an earring during the investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
Oh yeah, he just used an industrial-sized magnet.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass. But I am different. With the power of my 4 Dark Devas of destruction, it is of no concern. Truly, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
Oh! Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room.
Huh. That makes sense.
One of my 4 Dark Devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands! Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
Then that has to be how the killer did it. If the space beneath the floor is empty, it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
Okay, so...
Wow.
I want to do a fun voice one for you because I think you might appreciate this one for Ibuki.
Sure.
And try to imagine, like, after I tell you this is like, oh my god, it's them this whole time or whatever. Ibuki is Ai Ebihara from Persona 4. I thought you'd like that.
All right. I'm gonna have to listen to that for a little bit more now.
No, I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
You?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monami over there can be my witness, right? Yes! This Monami over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
That's fair.
The only person who wasn't at the party... Judging from the photo I took before the blackout...
Wait!
What?
Hyoko's not holding food in this one.
What the hell?
Is this where they grabbed that picture from, you think?
I'm pretty sure.
Right, because it also has Nagito in the back of that one, too. We can check later. Yeah, well, we can do it now.
Or we can check now.
I forget sometimes you can pull it up anytime.
Yeah, she has a plate of food right there.
What the heck?
What the fuck,
This seems like a really stupid thing to miss, because
they designed two versions of this.
They probably looking back on like, oh, it's just only certain people that had the food.
Yeah, I'm guessing that they've made the first one where she's holding the food, and they're just like, wait a minute, the plot point should be this. So they changed the picture, but forgot to change it for the truth bullet. They only changed it here.
Possibly, yeah. Maybe I should be in QA too.
It obviously has to be him.
Uh-oh.
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like, I can do it?
Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
You want us not to think it's you, though, right? Because that's not how to do it.
See? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Good news. You're now allowed to use the silencer.
Oh, we're using a silenced pistol now.
Has there been any white noise at all? Other extra lines?
There was a little purple talking people. They said that we couldn't shoot him down yet, but they'd get to that later.
Right. You can use the silencer with the right mouse button as many times as you want. When you use the silencer, you can shoot down the white noise. Also, when you shoot down the white noise, your time limit will increase a little. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease, so aim carefully when you're using the silencer. Oh, but if the difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all.
Yeah.
In that case, you'll still be able to use the silencer, but it'll be somewhat pointless. However, if you feel like doing a little bang bang, you can use it to your heart's content. Bang 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 bang. Bang. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls.
Or the start button.
Did I say start?
No.
Okay. Well, good luck and have fun. So now we can shoot the... I know it's confusing because it's white noise, but it's purple. That's
yeah,
what
it's kind of weird.
I know.
Let's... Oh, okay.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the
Not
floor
really
like
much
a
of a
cockroach.
bang bang, that's it.
And they could have stared at panties all day.
Well, this
Without going to the storage room in the dark.
Yeah. Bang, bang, bang.
Is
Shoot
that
him in the
true,
face.
Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
But when the party started, nobody saw you, you know. That means you have no alibi.
The culprit self-evident.
What? Self-evident.
He's saying it's obvious.
Okay.
The only person who doesn't have an elevator in the party is Fuyuhiko. But is he really the killer?
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
And they could have stared at panties all day.
Jesus.
Without going to the storage room in the dark.
What a fucking terrible
Is that
character.
true, Fuyuhiko?
You hate him?
I hate him.
Don't act
I don't
like I'm the
like that
fucking
kind
killer.
of character at all. It's
But
like,
when the
oh,
party
I'm perverted
started-
just to be perverted. It's like, why do you exist?
Nobody saw you, you know.
Not a fan of that.
That means you have no alibi.
No, that's wrong.
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
What happened, Fuyuhiko? Oh, hey! What are you doing here? All alone at a place like this? I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still
Really
your
should
fault.
have. He's right.
Like,
Why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
Shut up!
Maybe
Yeah,
there really
Boogie's
is
just
a
pointing
secret
at him.
passage to go under the floorboards from outside, and he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
Oh no!
I'm kind of surprised he didn't say I wish.
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from outside. Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party. During the party? It was probably during the blackout. Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
But I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like it's something I overlooked. For clarity's sake, once again.
It appears we're getting close to the final stage. The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
Stop being weird.
But it's what I'm good at.
No!
That's a little bit closer to the real voice I wanted to give him.
Right.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that is like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
The killer's method for moving in the dark might be what that one person suggested. If so, I might be able to prove it.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
I really need this to stay up
Moving
longer.
to the
so I can
storage room
just
like that
Okay.
It's like making a seafood bowl.
Is it really not?
What if they used a string?
Maybe there was another pair of night.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
God damn it. Okay, well, not that one.
You agree with me, and you should be clear on say so.
But I shot
What
it.
kind of light? I don't know.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that
I don't even, we don't even know it was on the
is
equipment
like making a
list.
seafood bowl without fish.
You can look at you can pause and look at it any time.
But I don't think we had actually said anything. Yeah, we can't even read this shit. So no, yeah, no. You can't look at what any of that says.
I'm just gonna let you know, because like obviously, like it might be a little different, but this how you're looking at it from here, you will be able to tell what the answer is from looking at it and opening up the clues like this.
What was the fifth thing? The murder threat. That
What
doesn't
if
make
they
any
used a
sense.
string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
Rain.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds...
It'd be nice if I could see like the picture of what it had when it was open.
Right, but also that's considering that the killer was able to get into that case before the blackout and use whatever it was.
Well, I mean, no, if they were moving to the...
Yeah, they're saying how did someone move from How did someone move to the storage room door?
Yeah, in the blackout.
Yes.
And the case would have been open because he did the fucking goggles.
The hallway was really dark during the
That's why I
blackout.
was looking at that.
Moving to the storage room like that is like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Just
Crap! The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that is like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
None of these things seem like a light or string.
Definitely sounds impossible.
Okay. So, I would suggest reading through their descriptions again for those. So we got the murder threat. We have, I don't think the night vision goggles on there. We have the Duralooming case.
It just says
Murder threat. Sorry. We have the party dishes, the fire door, and the equipment list.
the only thing that makes sense is the portable stove, but they said before that it wasn't working because it required electricity.
Well, actually go to Terratura's account then.
Yeah,
The gas stove in the kitchen.
it's powered by electricity, so he couldn't use it.
Is that talking about a portable one, though?
You know, most people would fucking assume that it's the same fucking thing.
Oh, you'd assume that the portable stove is the same as the huge stove that's normally in kitchens?
When you see this, somebody just talking about a stove, there's not typically more than one stove.
I mean, maybe there was a reason they called it out on the equipment list because of there could be a difference. I get what you're saying, because
The hallway
honestly,
was really dark during the blackout.
like that
Moving to
one,
the storage room like that.
like you think of a portable stove, you know, recently
It's
those
like
the ones
making
are
a
like
seafood bowl
the
without fish.
single burners things that are like a heat burner, right?
Yeah, I've literally never.
Seen anything like that?
No.
Yeah, I'll agree with you.
Is it
No,
really
this
not
is
possible?
very
What if they used a
flimsy.
string like the
Maybe there was another pair of night vision.
What a pain. I'm gonna. What if they used a light?
I agree with that.
Hajime, it took us 3 brains. Stop
I
it.
know, but the killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
Not really. 20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, 20 wine glasses. There are also iron plates for barbecue, and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. Because I'm supposed to know what a fucking portable stove is.
Iron plates and a portable stove. I do recall seeing them on the shelf over there. This kitchen seems to be well kept. There should be no problems using it. Maybe it's something more normal in
It's the
Japanese
portable
kitchens?
stove.
Possibly. Or rich people.
True.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
But they had to get it first. That still doesn't make any sense.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
Yeah, I know there is. How'd they get it?
What kind of
Oh.
hole? It would be great if you could explain it to me in much more detail.
I don't have time for your creepy bullshit right now. I'm gonna have to ask you to fuck off.
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
So somebody killed him.
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then, Hajime. Will you battle against me? No, that's wrong.
God damn it.
Oh no!
Will you be able to break through my argument?
What does he mean, battle? That sounds like he's enjoying a game or something. There's no way I'm gonna lose against someone like him. Good questions. I don't know what it's gonna be.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Well,
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say? The reason Kazuichi was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway,
wait, can I cut
wouldn't
that or not?
Kazuichi have seen it?
Well, which one do you
After
cut
all,
now?
he was walking near the hallway, right?
Cool, just let me try and fucking see my options.
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark, right?
Why isn't it letting you rotate?
So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway,
is it letting you rotate him at all?
wouldn't Kazuichi
Yeah, but then
have
while
seen
I'm
it?
doing it, I'm getting fucking hit.
After all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
Just craziness.
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi... After all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
Like,
The
oh, let me
reason
try and focus
Kazuichi
it
couldn't
while
see
it's
it
all
was
going
because
through
the
and I'm
hallway
losing
was...
fucking
So if a
analysis.
light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't After all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
Oh!
Damn it!
This is...
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier?
Oh no.
Hey look, I can see what they are.
Yes.
This whole fucking cutting nonsense is awful.
Yeah, okay, after
This is
trial,
dumb.
always kind now, never mind.
I do not like this cutting thing at all. Like, I can see the idea behind it, but the constant moving forward, if you don't hit things, then you get fucking penalized for it? Well, you're still trying to also scroll to get the right thing to use? No! What the fuck?
You're not actually taking damage when you miss them, though. It's only if you do too much. And
If I let it go, though, then...
If you fully let it go, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I'm trying to have to think what I want to use and scroll through it, but while I'm doing that, they're all passing by.
Can't it? I mean, doesn't it let you cycle through the blades even without pulling it up like that, though, too?
No.
It should.
I
I've
only
seen
know
other
how
people do that, though.
How? I'm doing the mouse roll like you're supposed to. It just brings them all up in front of everything.
It's odd.
In the first game, I could.
You're
but now it
definitely
brings them in front of everything. I can't
You're
see.
definitely still supposed to. That's odd.
Don't know what to tell you. Let's see. Yeah, no.
It doesn't... That's very strange. Maybe it is only letting you do one. That's so... It says mouse wheel, but then mouse wheel pulls up the whole thing.
Yeah.
Is what the... Okay, that is weird. Okay, it's not doing the same as the bullets.
Well, I mean, even in bullets with this one, I think it was doing that.
Really? Interesting.
Maybe. I don't remember, but I'm... The fucking sword bullshit.
The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony? Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony? I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
But now it's I can at least scroll
The
through
reason
the instant
Kazuichi couldn't see the off was because the hallway was... So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, Wouldn't Kazuichi... After all, he was walking near the hallway, right? Damn it! Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier?
So, can you pause real quick?
He said the whole...
So, it keeps pushing back to his original argument.
Yeah.
You don't want to normal slice whenever it's a actual weak spot. It's setting it back farther.
Oh yeah, I know. I was doing the right click. That's what you're supposed to do.
No, that's exactly what's setting you back. You don't use that slice.
I thought right click was the regular.
No, left click is to actually use a blade on it. Right click is what you... Right click. I don't remember what right click does in this
The
one.
light from the stove that you mentioned.
It apparently slashes everything instead of having to do the arrow keys. It slashes all directions, I guess.
Intentionally
Or
doubting his
whatever your last
testimony?
one direction was.
How strange.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. Oh, it's the mouse click does the thing.
He
Because
said the
your
hall was
fucking
too
arrow
dark
keys
to
are
see
the other
the
one.
office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said. What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway... Crap! The reason Kazuichi was because the hallway was... So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway... Wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it? Crap! The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office... was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway... Crap! The reason Kazuichi was because the hallway... So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway... Wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Allow me to cut through those words!
This whole thing has me pissed off.
I'm sorry.
Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Huh?
That's the last one of
What
this
are you
one in this
talking
trial.
about?
Good.
There should have been a wall
And
that
then we'll
blocked
be
light.
we will be changing the action difficulty
talking about
after
the
this. I
fire
think
door
that
in
will
the
be
hallway.
better for sanity's sake.
If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. To actually notice the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh. You still don't remember your talent, do you?
Who cares about that right now?
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
You sound so scary. If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath? You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Hey, it's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people. More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
You have not been paying attention.
Nah.
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
So, you're telling me to call out the real killer, even though I really don't want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? The person who used the hallway's fire door as cover and used the portable stove to move in the dark, and snuck under the floorboards to stab Byakuya to death, using the glowing paint as a mark. The only killer I can think of is... you and only you. Okay, so it's having me select someone, and I'm not entirely sure the answer.
Because you don't think it's Kazuichi anymore because...
Well, he was who I was thinking, but then it's like, oh, well, he said he didn't see any light. Don't you believe him? So the fact that they're calling that out makes me think, okay, maybe it's not him, in which case the only person that would have access to the portable stove is Teru.
So it might be him we're thinking then.
Yeah. It only makes sense that it's one of the two of them.
Which one are we gonna select?
The thing is, okay, portable stove in the kitchen, I would assume. Who's the only person that, he's the only one that would even know about it. It's the only person that makes sense for that. Because why would Kazuichi or anybody even know?
That, yeah, because we're working off the logic that meant that Kazuichi would have gotten into there and seen everything while Taro was cooking.
Right. Unless he for some reason brought it in with the food, which seems incredibly stupid.
Well, the list is specific to that location. But there you go.
Taro. Could it be you?
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
Taru's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way! Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely. Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer?
I feel like I just worked through that.
Because the portable stove used in the murder came from the kitchen. That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic?
Maybe, but if it gets rid of you, I'm okay with it.
You're cruel! Cruel! Too cruel!
Teru. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
You liked that?
Call me chef.
Call me chef.
In fairness, chef does sound a lot better than cook. I'll give
Really
him that.
does.
I'll give him that.
The future of the culinary arts.
That's right. For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So, what's an aspersion anyway?
Is it yummy?
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
If I didn't know that she was a little shit, I would be deeply concerned. I still should be concerned, but more about the fact that I was being concerned, like that she could have possibly tasted it. It's like, oh god. I was like, oh wait, no, she's an asshole. She's telling them to die. Okay.
Exactly.
Now, if it was Sonya, I'd be like, oh no.
Oh.
What did you do?
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too. So how would they be able to stab Byakuya? You're not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
I don't know yet.
There's no way you can answer, right? You personally haven't investigated what's beneath the floorboards.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards. The only thing I found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
Oh, really? Tell me more.
What? A shining liquid in the dark?
That sounds super important!
Is it grease?
If there was a shining mark
Or
like
oil?
that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
The victim was targeted by a mark. What was the mark game? Really?
It's really doing that to us.
Christ. He was marked? What the fuck was he marked with?
Think about what was just said about what they saw.
Yeah, I was thinking about other things.
Oh. I don't know what you were thinking.
Well, not about an embarrassing picture.
Not that.
Fuck it.
How would you use that as a mark? I think it's impossible.
Grease.
Crap!
I was hoping they would see something more before then.
No. I mean, I can help. I know you, like, zeroed in on Grease, though.
Well, yeah, but nothing makes sense. But did it before besides the food.
Right, okay.
Like, where else could he have fucking gotten grease from?
Well, it's not Grease, that's why.
Yeah.
It's something that was shining in the dark, is what Gundam said.
Paint's not an item.
I can prove it.
I
with
know,
this.
it sucks.
This case is just
The
pissing
mark
me
you're
off at
talking
every
about
level.
is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
Make the paint be a bullet! Oh my god.
Ah, by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I did not
I
mean
see.
for a
The killer
trial to
didn't
tilt
target
you.
an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru!
Seriously? I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all.
Then can I ask everyone a question instead?
Sure.
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
If Teru is the killer, that would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout.
Yes, that's what would happen with anybody, apparently.
And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall?
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
No, it doesn't. Could have heard the voice from below, easily.
That's right! That's exactly it!
What kind of argument is that?
Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of course, the hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
If I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their sweat.
Nobody wants to lick you.
So, if you want, you should try licking me.
Ah!
Nekomaru, it's your turn.
No way! You look greasy.
But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall. Ibuki swears on her honor.
That's right. Teru was in the dining hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
No, that's not it. Why? Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me?
Because you're a fucking creep.
It's not like I want to blame you. I just...
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in. Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope? Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face.
Beautiful voice doesn't matter right now.
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
There's definitely a contradiction hidden within those remarks. Let's find it. Alright.
Let me ask you again. Did you
See,
go
I
to
have
the
to open the
storage room
bullets up
during the
here
blackout?
large too.
That's so weird.
There's no way I went to the storage room.
I'm sorry about that. I thought that
I was somewhere totally
I
different.
feel like in the first game it wasn't that way.
I definitely
I'm
heard
not sure.
Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face.
Pressing the other buttons trying to...
Maybe it was
Oh.
recording or something?
Can you escape and we can see maybe from this view? Select choose bullet is still mouse wheel and it pulls
Yeah.
it up every time.
There's nothing else.
I could have sworn there was something else.
I don't know.
I'm sorry about
Right,
that.
as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be disputed. I'll shoot through that contradiction. Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall.
Yes, thank you.
Huh? Why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor, it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall.
Oops.
But...
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall.
Is that true, Teru?
Hold on a second.
Can you explain this, Teru?
I told you to wait a second, ain't I? What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Oh. Somebody's real accent's coming through. Sounds like a bit of a debayou.
Where are you from again?
The blackout.
Ooh, I was born in West Asafu and raised in South Aoyama.
Whoa.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar!
If Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru actually there during that time?
Good question.
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
Jeez.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
Alright, Dara.
No! Is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
His memories.
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
Fuck.
Probably can. Oh, you again.
Whether or not Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, in order to know for sure, I just need to throw that question at him. Hey look, I get to finish reading it before it forces things open on me.
That actually worked.
What
So
am
you're trying to test like something for memory to prove he wasn't in the dining hall.
Crap.
Nope.
Whether he was in the dining hall during the blackout, in order to know for sure, I throw this question at him. Okay.
Can you do the tab here for me, please?
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't even give a better thing for it either.
No, it does not.
Okay, so.
Oh, wait a minute.
I can prove it with this.
Now you know why it's a truth bullet.
If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right?
Well, what? No! Don't make me remember! It's so embarrassing!
I love that Monokuma has just been hanging there the entire time.
No.
As we swing around.
Important question. Well, Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
Huh?
It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly.
How about it? You can't answer, Teru?
Huh? That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
From your mind of all characters? No. That would have been burned in there forever.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Even so. Nagito, say something!
I guess you might have to give up now.
Wait, give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their hope. It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Well, hold on a sec. Don't go moving this along on your own like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
No murder weapon hadn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore.
Yeah, if we didn't have text boxes, I would not know what the fuck he's saying.
It appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
You understand him?
But it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
Come on, Monokuma! Enough with the whimpering and translate!
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
The weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin-edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all. Fine, I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it?
What?
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent.
Anyway, we need to focus and think about this. A thin-edged tool, the diameter of about 50 millimeters and at least 50 centimeters in length. Look at the Miso's requirements. What might have been just the crime scene? Wait, what's that?
It's a Hangman's Gambit.
Ah, fucking. Alright, well, I know what this one is. We don't need no fucking nose. Go away. We don't need no fucking eyes.
Yeet. Oh, oops.
Why are there so many eyes?
Oh, that's as big as it's gonna go.
I'm
Shoot
sad.
it. Oh.
What? Okay, well, clearly the word's not what I think it is. If he's upset,
What do
that
you think? What do you think it
I
is?
thought it was meat skewer.
Oh.
Thanks, game. Thanks. Can I? Oh, I cannot. You know what? Fuck it. Oh, iron. Okay. To me, I just call it a meat skewer.
I know.
Why do I shoot
get
those? What the fuck did I do that button for? Oh, goddammit, the one time I...
Oh, nice catch. Damn.
Alright, give me the letter I need while the time's ticking.
Hey, can you do something for me actually really quick? Can you concentrate?
Well, I don't want to.
Okay.
Because there's an achievement for not doing it all in a single case, so...
Really?
I'm kind of trying to build to that.
Oh.
I got it!
Yeah.
Wait.
I looked up to see what the trial-related achievements were. Like, just things like, oh, shoot
That's
X amount of white
The
lines,
weapon
or
must be the iron
a
skewer.
concentrate one. 'Cause
Interesting,
I knew they were from some of those for the first game.
Okay.
Huh?
Well, just
The iron skewer?
keep in mind, I made you equip a skill that's dependent on you using that so that you can heal.
I know.
Before
It's
the
a
party,
if I need it.
as Byakuya was
Okay.
confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru Teru.
I checked the equipment list, and there seems to be one iron skewer missing.
Ah, that's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
Oh, excuse me.
Skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
This is where you go. What?
What?
Why? What the fuck is Avril Lavigne to do with anything?
Avril Lavigne? Huh? Did he really just say that?
He's just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Knowing Teru, he probably shoved it up his ass.
Oh my god.
Can't deny
Yikes.
that
Island
possibility.
sirens? Just for littering?
Also, I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru Teru leave the old building.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Oh! Whoa!
Finally, we are nearing the end.
Thank God.
A cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields and simply not listen to what you have to say.
Scale of 1 to 10, how much am I gonna hate this?
Depends, how much did you like the, rhythm game?
It stressed me out.
You're about to be stressed out.
Great!
It will probably pain you to condemn your classmate, but this is a class trial after all. You must argue against your opponent and destroy their soul shields. A high-speed dispute battle where you beat down a panicked opponent's excuses and nonsense. That's right, it's the bullet time bat. Sorry, the panic talk action. Panic talk action. We'll shorten it to PTA. During PTA, you must destroy all of your opponent's soul shields so you can deliver your final strike. In order to do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks while following the tempo of the song.
Oh God, it's harder?
Time your button presses with the tempo marker as it moves across the screen. Touch the tempo marker by pressing the left mouse button. And you'll be able to lock on to the opponent's remarks. So left button is lock on. If you keep pressing it, you'll be able to lock on to multiple remarks at the same time. Afterwards, if you release the left mouse button in time with Afterwards, you've released the left mouse button in time with the tempo marker. It will intercept the locked on remarks and destroy it. Okay. By destroying that remark, you'll be able to damage the soul shields, protecting the opponent and destroy them. However, if you can't destroy the remark within the time limit, you'll end up getting hurt. During PTA, you can press the escape key to review the controls. But for this PTA, just focus on pressing the left mouse button. Please wait for another time for the other features that we're going to be nerfing because we are definitely going back to kind after this.
Yeah, because I'm already pissed off.
I know. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll find yourself in a tempo down situation. When the song changes, the tempo changes. This will alter the timing for each button. Please be careful. Last but not least, let me tell you about the final blow. This one is different. If you destroy all of your opponent's soul shields, they will start to give their final argument. If that happens, 4 words will be displayed on the top, bottom, left, and right of the screen. Each of these 4 words corresponds to the W key, S key, A key, and D key. If you press the buttons in the right order, you'll be able to compose the words of your final strike. Please make your argument while searching for the words that will trump your opponent's final argument. Also, if you don't deliver your final strike within the time limit, the opponent's soul shields will recover. Well then, good luck and have fun. So the soul shields are pretty much their hearts.
What the hell are you saying, you super country hick?
I'm the country hick?
We're the country hick?
Oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hick?
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
If the iron skewer is the weapon, then hiding in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip it by. But Byakuya and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before the party started. Which means, was the weapon already hidden somewhere we couldn't find it? Could it have been in an unexpected place? Where would that be? Where did he hide a long weapon like an iron skewer? Think carefully.
I'm not hiding that thing!
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
I'm not hiding anything! I'm not hiding anything!
I must reveal to Teru the conclusive evidence that proves he's the killer.
Shut up!
Okay.
That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable!
I have no idea if I'm doing it right.
I don't know!
You're pressing it with everyone, right? Yeah.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable!
Yeah, his shields are going down.
I don't know!
That's good.
Paris Hilton!
Did he just...
Yeah, that's his thing. I feel like he's just shouting their names. Okay.
Where would the weapon be?
Oh, damn it. I knew what I was thinking, I just hit the wrong button, apparently. So this is actually easier than it was in the first demo, I guess. So I don't have to do left click to aim and then right click to shoot.
That's good at least.
Yeah.
Where would the weapon be?
There we go.
Oh my god,
That's impossible!
Wait.
That wasn't it.
What?
Okay,
I said on the meat button.
Everyone gets caught up on
That's
that.
impossible!
It was called a certain thing when we were talking about
Where would the weapon be?
I think you're gonna lose. Oh
I'm
no.
confused.
Shoot.
You're saying everybody gets tripped on this?
A lot of people like to call it, like, it would go right for on the meat bone, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It absolutely makes sense. I agree with you on that, but other people have gotten caught up on it, so that's a thing. That's a meme for this game.
It's not mentioned anywhere.
It's not, I know. That's the problem with this final strike. It's not always a truth bullet anymore. Let's see if it... I wonder where it starts you back up.
What the fuck else could those 4 words even create, though?
It was a specific phrase, and it was actually called
You're not
out
supposed
in
to
the
use
game,
all
too.
4, are you?
No, you are.
Oh.
And it's a specific phrase that was called out in the game. But I think it made a little more sense in the Japanese version, because a lot of English users caught up on this one.
I got it. Meat on the bone.
There you go.
Alright.
But you see why it caused hell for a lot of other people?
That's really fucking stupid. Oh, wait, what?
And so, well, you ran out of health.
I thought it sent me backwards already.
Oh, not yet.
Well, I guess we're not voicing
This is my Our end?
Why would they have picked me? That's silly.
We will never give up.
I know, right?
Like I get a game over situation that you know you die, but
What the hell you
why would they
even
have
say?
picked me after all of this? That's silly.
Right. I mean, it's kind of the reason why they kind of flash back to the kitchen here to try to hint back at that conversation.
Yeah, I mean, I figured that, but nah.
I'm not hiding it.
Yeah, another weird translation thing.
So far, character-wise, beating the first game. Gameplay-wise, no.
That's impossible.
The gameplay has taken a dip thus far.
Nonsense.
Or at least the Trials gameplay. Except for this part. Like, this particular part of it.
I don't know.
Right. Combined with different mechanics, and then also the fact that I made the mistake of telling you that you should try gentle instead of kind.
Yeah, see, there's a reason I play logic games, not action games.
Fair point. Okay.
Nonsense.
Count how many action games are on the channel that I've played. There's not very many.
I didn't do my research,
but not very many.
We're gonna fix it after this trial, though.
Goddamn right.
Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be? This is the end. Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
No, it's in the meat bone.
It's inside it.
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a plate like that.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
It seems there are no dangerous items, like that skewer in the churrasco earlier, inside that pile of food.
That appears to be the case. Oh, I wouldn't have known what to do if he said fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
That doesn't apply here.
There's no way that exists here. We need to
Where are you,
confirm this
Hiyoko?
now.
So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
I hope this part actually happens.
Wait, hold on a second. Time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over.
About that.
He gone.
Huh?
He gone.
Where did Monokuma go?
I'm right here.
Yes!
I'm already eating it.
A bear that eats meat! Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
Alright, Ibuki, you, good one.
What is
She's easily a top character.
Honestly, I thought you were about to say, because she made that dumb comment, I thought you'd be like, okay, you moved down or something.
No, she went up.
I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life. The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
Also, that might be a top tier,
This
gift
is
for the
bad.
whole game.
Seriously,
Brain
this is
cells.
really bad.
Just
It's him eating the meat. It's like, yep, that's funny.
There's something inside the meat. Look what came out.
Is that an iron skewer? Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone. I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
Yes.
Oh, we're all in on it together.
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Ibuki, you got competition. Listen, you don't gotta attack me on a personal level.
Isa, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast food eating hicks.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Jesus. Let's just deal with Nagito later. More importantly, we should first...
I guess we need to settle this, once and for all. To do that, you need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
Go over the entire incident? And then, I can prove Teru's crime. That's right! If we don't do that, we can't end this no matter how much time passes.
So, we need to do it.
So, it's finally come to this. My throb is chesting.
What?
Thanks, Tutorial-san. Every case has one last feature to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument.
Are we still doing comic books?
Yes. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the order of events in the case in the form of the comic book. Reduction is merely Hajime's imagination, so there will be gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the truth panels provided. Around 3 to 5 truth panels make up one set. Inside that one set, there will be correct panels placed among incorrect panels. If you use up all the correct panels contained in one set, it will switch to a new set. After that, if you fill in all the holes, you will clear the challenge. I'm pretty sure some of you already noticed, but it'll be difficult to complete with so many gaps. Once you fill some in, it will become much simpler.
Usually how
For
that
those
works.
of you who played the previous game, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept. Now then, when playing and solving the closing argument, there is a certain trick. If you move the reticle onto the gaps on each page, it will display hints at the top of the screen.
Oh.
This type of hint will ask what kind of scene is drawn in the gap. Also, if you move the reticle onto a truth panel, it will display a hint as well.
Okay.
Just hovering over it will give you stuff. This hint explains the scene contained in that panel. Put together those two hints and think carefully. Of course, don't forget that there will be a time limit. Well then, good luck and have fun! So, two things that I think maybe kind of helped with improving this, just so you know.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't pull the crap of doing panels from past trials anymore. It shouldn't do that here, so that's nice. And you don't have to scroll through everything yet.
What do you mean I don't have to scroll through everything?
Remember how it gave you all the
so it's
panels?
only giving me these 5.
And you only have to try to put the correct ones in first.
Okay. Okay.
It'll be
But,
kind of-
but it won't necessarily be like the first 5.
Right. And because it doesn't pull from other trials, the duplicates are a lot easier to call out. Like,
oh.
And
no. Okay. Oh, hey, it tells you right away.
yeah, that's even the better part. So you don't have to go through the whole thing and be what?
Oh,
That
poor
kind of thing.
Pecco.
I know, right?
Okay. What the?
No, you might not have it for some of them yet.
It looks like some of these are still decoys. Like this one is clearly right here.
Right.
Okay. Well, it should.
It's close. As I give it away.
I mean, I was gonna put that one there at first, and then I changed it.
Right to left.
Okay, yeah, the weapon hidden in. Okay, okay. What the fuck is this? Is this the air conditioner?
No.
Switched. Okay, it's. Okay, it's the. Well, that would have made sense.
And see, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Nekomaru was holding it in.
Yeah. Okay. So I thought I saw him there. Okay, so that one's that. Okay, trying to duck under. The weapons. Set 1130. Looks like it's just that. I mean, oh, who did Byakuya see? Okay. Okay, and there's that. Well, actually, that's slightly different than this. No, that's that. Okay, so it's this one. Thought at first that was just this picture here again.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, it's a little. Isn't that the best?
That's
it
fucking
is the
great.
Best.
I kind of want to see the full picture. I'm sure we will later.
Yeah, in a moment. Unless you fail, but I don't think you will.
Oh, hang on. Air conditioner turned on. What's this? For hearing. Okay. Okay, that one's that one. Different way to do it. I'm okay with this.
You're okay with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see here. What do killer do after exiting into the dark hall? And would they obtain? If they want to be a spooky ghost.
Spooky ghost.
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started. Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us.
Oh.
Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness.
Poor planning.
But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case.
Me really prepared.
Bam!
That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table.
Can I
That's
call
right.
out a little plot hole?
Everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan.
What?
We didn't hear Byakuya go thud 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 during the blackout.
We did not.
The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito.
That's actually a good call out.
While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand.
Like, what would have made more sense is like...
They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen.
Like, they could have shown pictures of some of these things. Like, oh, they even have this, and they even have this portable stove or something.
Yeah. Like, I feel like a lot of stuff in this case was just kind of sloppy.
This one a little bit, yeah.
They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand.
Done.
The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway.
Did the mystery killer really need a butt?
Yes.
First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage.
Well, they look so much cooler than Teru Teru.
They
I know,
probably
right?
turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table.
This is also a bit of a plot hole. Like, okay. Nagito knew the knife was there because he put it there.
Mm-hmm.
So how did Teru Teru know there's going to be a glowing fucking knife under the table?
It will be addressed.
It fucking better be. Now, if he saw him do it and
Under
he
the
heard his
table,
plan or something,
Byakuya
okay,
found
sure.
the knife that had been hidden there.
They need to tell me that.
If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but he had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer.
10 times.
The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food.
Akane!
Now hold on a second.
Isn't that right, Teru Teru Hanamura?
Oh no!
That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone. Would never.
It seems this is the end.
Christ.
Good job, voice actor. I'm sorry, what were you saying? I just saw that. $91 coins.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate?
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Well, putting that
Everything's
aside,
okay.
let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong Such heart-pounding excitement!
I was hoping it looked the same.
Not quite. They gave him little chibi faces there instead. 8-bit.
Well, you know, it's still the same thing. All right, time to predict what his death is going to be. I got two options here.
Correct!
One, he gets cooked in a pot with something, or boiled alive, something along those lines. Or two, he's force-fed unending food until he dies.
Oh my god!
Hey, if you had to choose one food to eat until you were dead, what would it be? Call that.
I remember this.
Call that.
Yahoo!
That's right! This time, the plaque and responsible for killing Byakuya Tokami is Teru Hanamura! No, not Yosuke Hanamura.
No.
It's his son.
You...
Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying a paunch like him is the one who killed Byakuya? Yes?
But... Why did you kill him?
You've got it wrong.
It was a mistake. I'm telling you it was a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys.
Hey!
I was only trying to save Nagito from murdering one of you. What? Trying to stop? What do you mean? I spent all morning at the old building, preparing the dishes for the party, and then I heard a weird laughter near the dining hall. When I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty, putting a knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. And I saw him place the irons he brought in the storage room and messed with the air conditioner timers. Plus, he was grinning, which, you know, just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him.
When that happened, he...
You caught me?
Oh, I've been caught?
What?
Been caught?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming? I'm planning to kill someone, of course.
Huh?
Teru, just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
What? No matter how much you want to leave this island, that's just... I see. So that's what you think.
Well...
But that's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
What?
What are you saying? I love everyone here. That's why I want to be of good use to them. I love all of the Ultimates, and I admire them for being symbols of hope.
Amazing!
That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they may face seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair, just like that one potato said in the last game.
No.
What are you saying? Potatoes can't talk. I don't understand at all.
See?
See, isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you will become even stronger yourself? Which means the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become. Right? I want to see that brightness, and in order to see it, I'm going to become everyone's stepping stone. I want to make your hope shine. It's as simple as that. That's right! I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
You're kidding, right?
Are you kidding? Don't tell me you're actually serious.
Man.
So, you don't understand. That's fine. I don't really mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy. So it's alright that this love of mine is unrequited. Requited? I don't care. I'm evil. I suppose I can be called the ultimate fanatic.
No way, no way, no way!
You there. There's something wrong with you. Really? Do you really think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me?
Hey.
But isn't that what love is? Nikito? What the fuck is wrong with you? Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about the story at all.
See?
You see, if you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
Don't fuck with me!
You better not compare us to that.
What?
Am I wrong? It's a given that trials are necessary to become strong. And the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply a tragedy. But for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level.
Amazing!
It's amazing to me that someone as intelligent as myself can become that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial.
Great!
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it! You're seriously starting to piss me off.
What's going on?
I don't understand at all. Are you saying basically you wanted to commit murder for fun?
It's not the same as someone killing for fun, but I guess it could look the same in your eyes. I have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die. Is that why you didn't mind when Terry discovered your plan?
That's wrong.
Or perhaps that was intentional too.
Huh? So...
Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing. Plus, it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teru? You expected to pique Teru's curiosity, and you looked forward to the mystery becoming more complex. Well, you're basically right. It's true, I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell her the secret passage I found while I was bleeding.
What?
That was your doing as well?
You're right.
I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close to it.
Hey!
This dude, he's seriously batshit crazy. He's insane. That's right. That's why I could stop him, you know.
However...
But why? Why did you kill Byakuya instead?
I don't know. Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take that knife. But that's why I aimed and thrusted the iron skewer there. Why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife. And then... he sliced Nagito.
Nope.
No, I don't think that's it. Oh?
Perhaps...
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito.
What? What did you say?
Oh, that was Fat Albert.
Because Byakuya said so, didn't he?
Don't worry. As long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
That much I promise.
Could it be in order to keep that promise?
As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. That's a stretch.
Right? I think so too.
And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So, Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito? Even though he was trying to take the knife?
I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet...
Such despair.
I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. What?
His eyes.
But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair.
No way.
Could it be you knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail?
Someone like me?
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. The results of that were going to be my fun for later. Just kidding.
How unexpected.
But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. So that's why I decided to help Teru Teru. Why? Why? Well, because Teru Teru decided to commit his crime because he also had strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teru Teru. What do you mean confirm? Just stop it already.
Well,
plus, I couldn't really help myself when I also empathized with Teru Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know? If I left him in that confused state, his trial might have been ruined, right?
Isn't that right?
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him, I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those were my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teru Teru? That sounds like you know.
What?
Like, it sounds like you could have been the one doing that clip. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Man.
funny.
In the end, my help just wasn't enough, and this turned out to be a bad ending for Teru Teru. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain.
Great.
You will become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else, so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible!
Sacrifice?
Shut up! Shut up!
Seriously, stop it already! I'm gonna go crazy just listening to you!
Hey!
Hey, is it really okay for us to just leave this crazy bastard alone like this?
Huh?
Isn't it better if we just fucking kill him off?
Yaha!
Kill, he says! High school students are so violent these days! But the person who's gonna get killed now isn't Naito. It's Teru Teru.
What's the matter?
You didn't forget, right? Because I told you already at the beginning, right? If the blackened killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait!
Oh, hold on.
No, 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 no,
That
no, 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 no.
How should I put it? An accident! An act of self-defense! Oh, not intentional. Anyway, I feel it's possible it's not my fault.
Hey!
It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still murder. If you kill someone, that's murder.
Hey!
But isn't there anything like sympathy judgments, extenuating circumstances, or maybe even probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of those claims. I didn't even save my sister in the last game. Because I'm a bad bear.
That's
creepy.
Hey!
Save me, you guys! I was only trying to stop Nagito, so...
Why you?
Be honest. After learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right?
Wrong!
You're wrong, There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. In truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end.
Teru.
Why?
If only you didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive. Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me, Teru.
But then someone else might have died because of Nagito.
Yeah. At least this way, you know, he had a chance to escape. I get that.
Also, I realized this is the first time one of your characters is actually a killer. Because all the killers last game were mine.
Let's see. Sayaka? Oh no, not Sayaka. Leon. It would have been Sayaka, but she fucked up.
Right.
Second, Mondo. Third.
Celeste.
Celeste was the third? Wow. Oh, well, I guess Tefumi was a killer too, technically.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I think you're kind of right. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he killed someone, but he just died before he could be put on trial.
Right.
And then fourth, was Sayaka the fourth one? Was
Sakura?
Yeah. Why'd you say Sakura?
Sakura.
Yeah, you said Sakura.
Oh, true. I mispronounced it horribly.
Horribly.
Shut up.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Because she's waiting for me. Mama is waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself. For the day I graduate Hospic Academy and come home.
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
I know that already. I know that already.
I promised. I promised her I'd become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mama is waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Teru.
But if we were told our memories were stolen, and that several years have passed since our first day...
Hey!
Then what happened to the Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mom who's still waiting for me? So, you did believe what Monokuma said?
Damn it!
You were saying all along, it's okay. I'll never believe something like this. So why?
Wrong!
I still don't believe it. Oh, there's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure that I still have a place to go home.
Tutu, you.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Teru didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it. Because he believed it, and he needed to deny it. Damn it. If I only knew how he felt, something like this never would have happened. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found out he was going to kill someone if I had left him alone. That's why.
Fine, fine.
So, you wanted the first kill.
I'm sorry.
You guys, it doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito. I see.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Teru, you did. I see. Interesting. But as far as motives to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mom is boring. What?
So, yahoo!
It seems there's no point in basking in the afterglow. So let's hurry up and begin the punishment.
You can't.
No, you can't.
How do you get untied?
Jeez, get out of my way! Well now.
There. Now that the annoying little sister's been dealt with, let's get to business. Wait, hold on a sec. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Teru Hanamura, the ultimate cook, Chef.
Hey!
Yes! Call me Chef! No, wait, that's not what I... Please, tell me at least what happened to the Hanamura diner. To Mama.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Lies! I won't believe this!
I won't believe it! You know, if they hadn't given him all the pervy shit, he could have been an interesting character. If they had just given him a different personality. Because I kind of like the motivation he had. What? Why was that all glittery and shit?
Because it's anime.
But it wasn't the first time. Deep fried Teru 2. Hey, I was right. Probably. But that was a helicopter, so now I'm confused. We're just blowing him up? That's it? Oh.
Well, you can't just put it in the fire like that. You gotta egg and batter it first.
More like tar and feather.
Oh, that's a good analogy for this too, actually.
Kind of looked like a shrimp there. Oh, shit! fuck.
You weren't expecting the volcano.
No.
Even though lava doesn't really work that way, but
It
yeah.
doesn't, but I'll take it because that was fucking cool.
Extreme!
Yes, it was. The adrenaline is rushing through me.
It's too.
Damn it!
Oh, are you fucking serious?
How cruel.
Why? Why did you do something so cruel?
What?
Huh? Didn't you learn when you were in elementary school? If you badmouth someone, the teacher writes it on a note and makes whoever you badmouth read it to you in front of the class.
No.
When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be badmouthed. The same applies to murder.
What are you saying?
You're the one who drove him to do it. So cruel. This is just too cruel.
Nice.
Well, it can't be helped. Rules are rules, and this is the killing rule after all. What rule? You're the one who's breaking the rules. I can't just let that slide. What do you mean? When you mentioned the motive, didn't you also promise something? However, there's a catch. Don't tell me the catch is... Figured it out yet? That's right. You guys have to kill each other. That's my bargaining point. You guys want to know, right? You want your school memories returned to you, right? Then you better start killing. A penny for your thoughts and a murder for your memories. Why didn't you tell Teru about his mom or his diner? He had a right to know.
You...
Yeah, us too. We all have a right to know.
Bastard!
So hurry up and tell us. What did you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories? Oh yeah, I did promise to return your memories after the killing began. Ooh, are they going to?
Huh? You're gonna do it? But telling them is kind of,
But I never told you guys I'd tell you right away.
What?
Not fair.
That's not fair.
Of course.
Of course. I'll keep my promise to return your memories. Someday. But it's still not clear when that someday will actually be. Maybe tomorrow.
I must excuse myself as well. There's something I need to do.
Huh?
What the heck?
So cruel!
It's not fair. They both ran away.
Then...
Monokuma had it wrapped around his finger after all.
Stupid!
Dear Terry, you stupid.
Such despair.
An ending like this is just full of despair. A seriously tragic despair. But still, at times like this, as the symbols of hope, you guys need to keep doing your best.
You.
Why are you smiling?
Crap! How can you smile in a situation like this, you creep?
Nope.
Because I get to do this voice that I've been waiting for.
Stop it!
But hold on. I'm sad too, you know. Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. You ultimate to inspire hope and your splendid talents. There's no way I can be happy when we've lost such a talented individual.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't go saying creepy shit. I'll fucking kill you. Please, kill me anytime.
What?
What the fuck? If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I've already prepared myself to become your stepping stone.
Someone like me?
If absolute hope can be born from that, then my life is nothing special.
You, how messed up are you?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm 11.
Hey,
11T.
However, if they're going to kill me, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand, okay? You see, if you do that, then I can cooperate with the killer. Are you seriously intending to help the killer? Well, it's really not that big of a deal. If you're students of Hope's Peak Academy, you're the symbols of hope who possess the chosen talents.
great!
Then it shouldn't matter to you guys at all if I cooperate with the killer, right?
You fiend.
Declaring so confidently that you'll side with the killer.
Hey!
Maybe this was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us to think it's better for us not to kill him. Well, I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live.
This is exciting!
Mostly, I just want to watch everyone destroy all the despair that comes for you, one after the other. Just kidding.
You pissed me off.
Hey, can I punch you? I just won't be satisfied till I punch you.
Go for it! Fine, you can punch him. Let's just stop already. It's just going to be a waste of time if we keep dealing with him.
What?
Even Hashime hates me now? My best
How
friend!
unfortunate.
Oh, that stings. I felt you and I were quite similar. What is that?
Isn't that right?
You hold a special feeling about Hope Academy. Just like me. Don't put me in the same category as you.
Hey,
But how can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself. We don't know anything about each other's true nature. No, if that's true, that our school memories were stolen. It's the same as not knowing our true selves, too. Especially for you, right? Someone who can't even remember what his talent is. Akane, please feel free to punch him. Did part of her shirt just rip off?
What?
It looked like part of her shirt ripped off when she did that.
A little bit, yeah.
At the very least, a button fell off.
Very whole.
Wait.
Will do.
Wait, hold on.
Please stop!
No, we want to see him punched.
It was getting good. Please stop this at once. Nothing will come from fighting like this. There is something else we must do.
huh?
Something else?
Please listen!
We must not argue with each other in a place like this. There is something more important we must do.
Let me ask.
Which is...
Eat all the food tiers here left behind.
Yeah. Do our best.
All right, Mom.
Fiend.
You fiend!
Well?
We must first leave here and get some rest. And then we shall all work together and do our best. Do our best so we never have to come back here again.
Perhaps.
That is what I believe we must do right now.
I am sorry!
I'm sorry. If only I was a better motivational speaker.
No, that really touched my heart. You're totally right. What we need to do right now is do our best. If we do our best, it's definitely going to pay off, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is right.
Like...
But what do we have to work hard at?
I do not know, but we must do our best.
Jeez.
I don't get you at all. Are you some kind of moron?
Well,
It's fine if you don't know. What matters is that you hold on to the feeling that you have to do your best.
right?
So, let's do our best. Let's make sure a killing like this never happens again.
That moment
But-
when you realize that Sonia's best might still also involve watching the Friday the 13th movies.
Yeah.
It's scary, but doing our best is our only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagito said.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, I don't know what y'all talking about, but
Let's do our best from now on.
Fine.
Very well. Even if we are not able to change the future, I guess I should at least change my tomorrow. Damn fiend! I won't give up until the very end. I won't die in vain. I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, entire body and soul and fight to the very end.
Yeah, you're right. Let's definitely work together and leave this island. Why is that a gigantic tablet?
Yep.
I'm just now... See, I noticed it was there, but I'm just now registering what that is. Uh-huh. All right, then. Do our best. We kept using that phrase over and over again. Even though we knew they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words. Regardless, we still said it. And we continued to say it over and over again without stopping. Thus, the curtain had fallen upon the class trial where Byakuya and Teru were sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. It's really throwing me off that it's not Jabberwocky, but...
I know, right?
For the time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. Kind of hoping for the save icon to pop up there, but alright.
You're almost there, like 30 more seconds.
1, 2...
Not if you don't click.
Oh, fuck. After experiencing something like that, there's no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, and began walking around the hotel grounds for no reason. Or somebody shoved me into the pool and I drowned. After not doing much of anything, I dully looked up at the sky. And there, just like before, there it was. The night sky, brimming with stars. Stars that looked like they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. As I looked up at such a beautiful night sky, I can go anywhere. That thought crossed my mind for some reason. The sky is connected to anywhere, even to my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. That's right, I'm definitely going to go home. That's when it happened. As I stared up at the night sky, I felt a strange convergence of sensation, and I realized I'm the ultimate astronomer. And then, while I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation. Isn't this...
Is someone watching me?
What? Oh, concerned? Didn't it say 21 before?
Yeah, because we were there a couple days ago.
Yeah. Alright. And that is the end of Chapter 1. The two people who I wanted to die first are both dead. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Unfortunately, there's nobody left at this point that I actively want dead. The 3-star badge? Okay.
The 3 Michelin stars, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And a wooden stick.
A new game mode.
Alright. Well, everybody, that is going to be it to this episode. Next time, Chapter 2.
Chapter 2.